There we go. Hey, everybody. How you doing? I am back to do some more Space Engineers today. I'm pretty excited about this. I finally got all the cool little stuff set up. When I actually eventually have followers and stuff, it'll say things and chat will be on the screen and all that. It's very aspirational. I'm sure someday some of this will be of use. But yeah, my Structure Gibberish co-host Pat made me this nice logo. Helped me design it, so I got this cool little logo down at the bottom of the screen there. So yeah, so in the while I'm talking to you here, I got the game loading up. It's it's Space Engineers, so it takes a little while, and there were a lot of updates. So it's been downloading a lot of updates, and it's loading right now. So in just a minute, we'll get into it. But recap from last, I don't know, when did I do this last Wednesday, like a little over a week ago. Um, we landed on a planet, Earth like. We found some ore. We built a really small base platform, and and I say we, I mean me, but Pat was there and he was talking to me the whole time. He won't be here tonight. That's why we're not doing the normal Structured Gibberish podcast we usually do tonight, because he's off doing family stuff, really fun family stuff that I'm not invited to because we're not, of the same family. But yeah, so I'm doing this instead. I was planning to do this on Wednesdays. Couldn't do it on Wednesday this week, so doing it today. So yeah, so I built a truck, like an ore truck, that I could drive around in, and drove to, I don't remember which ore. I think it was iron and cobalt, maybe. We're gonna find out when the game gets loaded up here, and then we'll get going. I'm gonna, it's gonna be kind of slow going at first because I'm gonna have to manually dig down and get some ore, bring it back up to the truck a bit. But then once we get it back, then we're going to start expanding that base and yeah, get it going. Let me also, while we're here, get some music going in the background here. There we go. Cool. All right, we're good to go. Let's jump into the game. So this is where we left off. It is about midnight, it looks like, according to the clock at the top of the screen there. And we drove over to something. Let's see, do I have the... Okay, so we drove to the iron, which is directly below us. Do I have the antenna turned on? I should turn that on too so I don't suffocate in here. That was the vent. Let's see, antenna is off. Let's leave the antenna on so that I can still see all the ores while I'm walking around. And then we want to basically come back up here so I can drop the stuff off. Oh, nickel's really close too. This is nice. This is a nice spot. Alright, so I want... how am I going to do this? I think I should probably move the truck, honestly. Because the iron is like... That's pretty much right below us. Alright, I think I'm going to try... Yeah, I'm going to move the truck. Why not? Let me know if this music is too loud. Let's see, where do I want to kind of park it? I want to be able to kind of go down. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Oh, I also had meant to bring a hydrogen bottle, and I forgot. So, try not to... I have 31% hydrogen. We'll try not to let that be a problem. So we're just gonna dig down to the iron, which isn't that far. Hopefully we don't end up digging ourselves into a... it's right below us. Might have to kind of loop around a little bit. Oh, there it is. Oh, well, yeah, looks like we were kind of... Alright, did I make this too steep or not? I did not. Let's call this the... let's call this preface this with H because it's a hole. And we're going to call this the iron mine. Now I got a GPS to here if I ever lose it. Alright, let's start digging up some iron. Do I have anything in my... I'm getting some ice too. Yeah, a lot of stone. That's okay. We could technically still use the stone, but I mean, like, most of the planet is made out of stone, so it's not like I have to go very far to get it. I've got some music going today. This is, you know, a lot of people use Epidemic Sound. I know it's kind of, maybe it's like overplayed, but I don't know, I like the music from there. So, we have this for the theme song for Structured Gibberish too. Not this song, but the Epidemic provides the music for that, so just carrying on with that. I hope it's a good variety of music. So I think we're going to try, I'm going to see how quickly we fill up the truck here. I want to try and grab a little iron, grab a little nickel, and then grab a little bit of cobalt. Cobalt processes very slowly, and we don't really need a lot of it. So, at least not right now. We'll probably need more later, for sure. Because the goal, the ultimate goal, which I don't think will, well, definitely won't happen today, but the ultimate goal is to get to space and get to other planets. Because if you weren't here last week to hear the explanation of what's going on, I have the... Oh, we have a Chesqui flying over. That's okay. I have the Scarce Resources mod turned on. And what that does is makes it so that instead of every planet having like a... In the vanilla game, every planet has like some percentage of odds of spawning every kind of ore. So it's like, even though some planets will have more like abundance of certain things, other planets won't. But they're all there. Like they might just be like in surface boulders or something like that. The Scarce Resources mod makes it so that certain ores only spawn on certain planets. So on this planet, I can get all the basic ores. I can get iron, cobalt, nickel, and silicon. And I think there's a chance to get magnesium here. I don't think I've seen any magnesium nearby. But we will find out. Magnesium you need primarily for bullets. So I can make gravel bullets for now. I don't know if you can hear that. My cat wants to play too. He's getting ready for bed. This is his nightly routine. He walks around the house making trumpet noises. Alright, I think... Let's see how full the truck is. If I do this, and... Oh yeah, we're hardly... Let's see, we could take that out, we could take that out. Yeah, we actually are pretty... let's see, this is the connector. This is the cargo. I should probably name the cargoes, because they do... This one is going to be Cargo M front. This one is going to be Cargo M middle. And then the other one is rear. And the reason I'm doing this is because the weight does actually distribute. So having everything in the rear and the connector means the car is going to be really back heavy. So I'm going to move that up to the front one, which is somewhat toward the middle of the vehicle. Try and fill that up first. So maybe we fill up... How far do we have to go here? Okay, so this front one is almost full. So let's do one more load of iron, and then we'll see if we can find the nickel. This isn't so bad to do, honestly, because I'll get a lot of resources for this, you know, in one trip. Get a lot of resources, but eventually we'll need to scale up this operation. And for me, that looks like building automated mining ships. And I just realized that my inventory is full of stone and ice. So, one thing you can do when your inventory is full is stand over here and go goodbye, 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 goodbye. And then this will all just roll down the hill, and I'll never have to see it again unless I drive in that direction in the dark and forget that it's there. Alright, yep. Put you in there. And maybe we'll just grab one more load of iron, because iron is probably the thing we're going to need the most of in the end. Pop up, sir. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. I actually do have the ore pickup mod on. It's sometimes my inventory gets full and then it starts dropping them. And I'm not keeping the ice because at the moment I have wind power and my base is like on top of snow. So yeah, there we go. So now it's starting to drop them because I'm full. So where I'm at here is there's some nickel like right there, and before I head back I'm going to grab a whole bunch of that nickel. So I'm just trying to... I'm lost. Just trying to... the hell? How did I get it? How did I get out of here? There it is. Yeah. Yeah, you can do, what is it, like F2, go into mod settings, go into, and then show HUD off. I just don't have it on because it's... I don't need to know when it's on. Pretty much always on. That's just a little bit of stone. I don't care about that. Alright, let me see if I could find this nickel. It's really, really close. So, pick up some of this iron that's sitting around. Alright, nickel. We gotta get to it without, like, ruining my ability to get back out of the hole. Make just like a sweeping tunnel around the thing here. Should get to it soon. Yeah, I'm gonna try and drop some, here's the nickel, try and drop some GPS points. I have one up at the very top. And then there's some cobalt around here too. It's a couple, what is it, like almost 100 meters away. I do have the jetpack on. I just forgot to grab a bottle from the base, so I have 31% fuel, and I'm just trying to hold on to it in case I do get stuck. So yeah, I'm not going to take a whole lot of nickel on this first one. Yeah, so I've got scarce resources on this world. So there is some cobalt around, and it's fairly easy to find. Oop, I don't want to get stuck in a hole here. But yeah, that's all I've got, basically. There we go. So, yeah, look at that. Hopped right out. How are we doing on getting full here? That one's barely got anything in it. I think I'm going to have to mark which way is cobalt. Let me know if there's anything up with my audio or anything. I'm fairly new to streaming, so it's trying to get my setup going correctly here. This is so scarce resources. If you're by center planets, if you mean like deep underground, like toward the center, that's deep ores. Moves them really deep, but makes like the ore patches like super huge. The scarce resources, I think it just, I mean, I know it puts certain ores on each planet. So this planet only has this is Earth-like, this only has the, like the base resources, and then you have to go out to all the other planets. Like uranium is only on Alien Planet, and gold is only on, I don't actually remember what's what, but, oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, you are right. That this puts the ores only on certain planets. So I've got enough resources on this planet basically just to be able to get off the planet. I think there's magnesium on this planet somewhere, but I'm not sure. Did that Chesquid crash, or is it just way off? Oh, I'm on a mountain. Yeah, it's probably just over the mountain. Okay. So that one's almost full. Let's see if we could get to the... Where is the cobalt? Over there. Oh yeah, this thing is sluggish. Let's see. Probably gonna want... Oh, it's a pretty big ore patch. Okay, where did it go? I'll kind of aim at it. The marker's like directly under me. Yeah, and the magnesium is not going to be super useful. I do have like assertive and stuff in here, but the way the assertive mod is now, they don't really attack you unless you attack them first. So I'm just not going to attack them for a little bit. I'm going to try and just kind of dig down here and see if I get to this cobalt. Magnesium is also used in like various modded things, so... Okay. Are we getting... Oh, there we go. Now it's... There we go. Now the marker moved. For a minute I was getting nervous. I thought we were going to miss it. Yeah, my base back where I landed is really dinky right now. It's just like a basic assembler and a basic refinery and some power. So, get these resources and... yeah, gotta be careful with that. Where is this? I don't know. There we go. Seeing some blue. Yep, perfect. I think I gotta check and see if I did. I think I put a mod in that makes the ammo less explosive. Like, if someone blows up your cargo container. When they first put out the Warfare 2 mod, or I'm sorry, DLC or update or whatever, and they had it so that like ammo in containers blows up, I had a tiny little assertive drone fly over my base, and my base shot it down, and it crashed into my base, and normally it would have done no damage, but it basically blew up like a small grid warhead. So, not a huge fan of that. Alright, let's take this back up. Hopefully, well. Come up. There we go. Oh. Well, there we go. Ah, perfect. So it would seem that somewhere right around here, I made this too steep. Yeah, I think it was the either assertive. This was the old, before the before Splitsy updated it, but this was like the old test version of the mod, and I think it was just putting massive amounts of ammo inside the little small grid ships. And I was shocked because I was like, this thing's just going to bounce off the walls, and nope. It went through, I had an open roof, and so it hit the floor and took out all of my refineries and everything that were underground. So that was nice. How are we doing here? Okay, middle one is still... Connector's full, middle one is still pretty much empty. I might go back and get some more nickel. Yeah, it would be free if it didn't explode. So now it should be, with the mod, it should be back to being free. That might be how I get my magnesium for a little bit, if I can't find any anywhere. Shoot some gravel bullets. Did I drop one somewhere? There it is. Cool. Yep, nope. Accidental jetpack. Alright, I think one more load of cobalt and then I might go back and get a little bit more nickel. This is a local hosted single player world. I haven't really thought about if I'd do multiplayer with like an open world multiplayer. I do have some friends that like to play, but they're not, I don't know that they would join me for a stream or not. Come on. Alright, let's make a GPS here. This is my naming convention. This is a hole that is a cobalt mine. Alright. Let's go back to... where was the cobalt or the iron mine? Back that way. I might have to crank up the power on the wheels because it's going real slow. All right, iron, and over here is the nickel. Yeah, this is nice. I appreciate you joining me. And thanks for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciated. Yeah, if you have any thoughts on like a goal, last week I was thinking make it to like you know, all the planets, get all the ores, because that's the only way you can get all the ores is to get to, like, Mars, alien, moon, and some asteroids. And then I was thinking maybe make, like, a retirement home on Triton or something. Alright, what do we got here? Should I maybe grab some more iron? I got a little bit of room left. Yeah, let's get some more iron. Can never have too much iron. God, I hope I put a GPS where the base is. Now I'm starting to panic. I don't remember where I left my base. It's not that far.
Inventory full.
No, a second. Oh boy. Now I lost it. There it is. Alright, we still got room for another couple. I guess if I really wanted to, I could have just tunneled straight over to the cobalt from here. I had just one big mega mine. I heard he made, I remember there was a mod that he made, but I don't remember what it was. Does it just tell you, like, early? I remember there was, like, a joke mod that he made that was kind of, like, annoying on purpose, but what mod are you talking about? I think that's good. Alright. Oh yeah, you can see the respawn pod from here. Sweet. That's cool. Well, I'll check it out. I assume it's on his workshop page. Oh my gosh. Hit the wrong button. Home, sweet home. Alright, where did I... Oh, I put the connector over there. That was kind of dumb. I'm gonna move that. Let's see if I can... Can I squeeze in there? I think I can. Right, close enough for now. Yeah, so this is all I've got so far. Cargo container. And stuff. Let's see. So I'm thinking if I put this like here, I might be able to Just like load right up into the cargo container. Oh, okay. Thought that was fully built. No problem. Let's see what we can do. Whoops. Yeah, this'll work. How many hours do I have? I think a little over 2,000-ish, somewhere around there. Locked. There we go. Let's take a quick look here. Does it say 2,248? Alright, so what is the refinery up to? So it's going to do... Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for now. Yeah, I started Space Engineers like, I don't know, like a week or so before like the pandemic really kicked in. And that just kind of became like my pandemic hobby thing. So I got really, really into it in like 2020 and 2022, and then I kind of backed off for a bit. And so this stream is like my coming back to it, so there's some things that I don't remember. So, what was I calling things? I get really picky about naming things so that I can tell, like, this is the base, this is the vehicle, which is called I don't even remember what we called the vehicle. Blocky McBlockerson or something. After you've played for a while, like a long time, like I did, you got to take a break because you just run out of like goals and stuff. Yeah, it's a game that you can kind of do in like spurts. Like you come up with an idea, you play it for a while, and then, you know, I almost never actually achieve the goals that I set out to do because I just get bored after a while. But oh good, there's snow now, which means I'm gonna run out of power. What I think I might do another. I might stick another pole on here. I like how I'm being really like building up these poles for robustness and then just like putting it on a single interior plate. That's real smart. I like that. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? Because we're gonna run out of power. Well, we're still power positive at the moment, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna just... How many are up there? 3 of them? Let's do... I think I will probably put another one... what's the... I should probably put it off this side if they're going to be so far apart. Or this way. Of course I do. There we go. Alright. I really like these because you can drop down like one interior plate and get a 15-foot tall thing. And now I'm kind of concerned that it's going to be too close to the other ones, but I think it'll be fine. Is the hydro engine... I feel like I'd have to be mining a lot of ice, like, constantly to keep it fed. Like, I could use it as, like, a backup power, but it burns through hydrogen fairly quickly. I guess maybe it would be okay for, like, an early game, but... yeah, hell, why not? Let's do it. I could use some, actually, if I... because I have the one on here. Yeah, it's fine. What I should probably do at some point is get another refinery going here, too. Let's put you, like, there. Maybe? Oh, this is going to be, like, the worst possible layout. I think, you know, actually this is probably a bad idea, because I think the math is like, the power that the O2 generator requires would require me to have at least 2 hydrogen engines to make up for it, right? Because the hydrogen engine, let's plop one down here for a minute and see. The hydrogen engine, does it say how much power it outputs? I don't see that on here. Max power 5 megawatt. And this uses... oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Come on. Come on, Build Vision. There we go. 500 kilowatt. Oh, okay. Is this modded or something? Or did they change that? Oh, that's a good idea. You're right. I should do that. Glad you're here. Okay. Something? Don't need you. I don't have any silicon. We gotta go out and find some silicon, I think. Maybe we'll go do that while Steps Up processing. Or, actually, you know what, let me just go down in my rock hole and grab some stone. Or, no pun intended, or, is there... yeah, look, I got some stone here I can just throw in the refinery. Cool. Alright, now we need to grab some ice. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this hydrogen tank while I'm here. No, I'm not, because that's on the other side. Alright, now for the engine. Well, I could stick the engine underneath this too, couldn't I? I don't think it has any mount points on the top of it, but it would. Like, everything would basically hinge on this cargo container for now. Oh no, did I just detach something? No, okay, good. That scared me for a minute. Alright, is this thing going to require me to make anything that I can't make in a... don't think so. There. While that's happening, maybe I will just go over near the stone hole over here. Since I already got a nice little hole here, and just grab a bunch of ice. I think at this point it would probably be a good idea for me to start working on like some sort of an ice drill soon. Not right now, but just something I could scrape the ground a little bit and just get a ton of ice. Definitely need that for taking off when I eventually start trying to get out of here. Does this have anything I'm not going to be able to build? No. Alright. Which is actually a pretty good idea. If the numbers actually work out the way it says they will. The reason I'm standing here waiting for this to finish is because if I start building this halfway, it's going to block my access to that convenient port right there. I should really probably get that mod that like tones down the flashing of the... It's really snowing. The flashing of the welder, so we don't give people a seizure. Alright, so we're outputting 5 megawatts. And this is using 500 kilowatts. Good deal. Was this during the the industrial, whatever that industrial update they did was? That this became a they rebalanced the hydrogen engine or something. 5 hours. We have 9. How much ice do we have left? Okay. Yeah, it's going to slowly burn that down, but it'll charge up my battery. How's the battery looking? It's got a little bit there. Yeah, I'm actually going to just shut the battery off and let this thing power the base for a bit. Because instead of losing like what is it, 10 or 20% you lose when you're going to a battery. Yeah, so I'm going to need to expand the base a bit, probably with more larger assembler, and probably another. Let's get this thing up and running too. Stackable turbine, there we go. That's a wheel. then it looks like we probably should go out and find some silicon soon. After that, though, we should have everything we need for a while. The refinery is working on nickel. We have a lot of iron left in the thing. Let's, come on. Let's move everything that's in the truck onto the base, so that if I disconnect, I won't accidentally take it all with me. Cool. And then, yeah, I guess I can just keep on doing what it's doing for now. Alright, are we good here? Yes, we are. Up we go. I'm not going to put another light on this one. I think our one light is good enough. Excuse me. There we go. So the more renewable energy we can get going here, the less I'll have to rely on that hydrogen engine under there. Let's do one more. Slap that right in there. I suspect that those are going to be too close to each other for it to be full efficiency, but it'll be fine. Alright. Then we should think about upgrading this to a full assembler. Hey, sun's come out too. Or coming out. So I think this is going to, because we got the truck plugged in here, this is going to end up being like the outer wall here, essentially. And then I might kind of make this like a longer hallway. I'm not going to try and make this airtight or anything. But this is basically just kind of like a staging ground for me to build a ship to get off the planet. So, not really thinking about making it look very nice. Stop it. Up we go. Alright, let's see what our power situation is like now. The hydrogen engine is still outputting 5 megawatts. It's using 5 megawatts. Are the turbines...
Energy low.
Yeah, I'll get to you in a second. Alright, so you're optimal. You got the new one of the new ones is good. But the optimal ones, okay, so they're doing their thing, that's fine. Let me go charge up here a minute. Alright, I think before I go get some silicon, I need to do something about the refinery situation here. So I'm going to do I need some... Do I have any interior plate left? No, I don't. Give me like 10 of those. Alright. So I think we're going to kind of... There we go. Back that up like that. We're going to move this back. Ooh, you know what? What if we did like refinery? Because I'm not going to have enough resources to make a big old refinery for a while, so I'm thinking of going all in on basic refinery for now. But we do need a big assembler. So if we did like refinery, big assembler, I think that's going to be the plan. Although it's going to take a lot of power. That's okay. We'll figure that out later. So we need parts for a big ol' assembler. This thing doesn't have a port on the front, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. I kind of want to keep these open, at least for now, so that I can get access to everything. Then we'll probably maybe loop around and start putting stuff together. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is just going to kind of sit here for a minute. I have a plan. Just trust me. What kind of upgrade modules can I afford to put on here, I wonder? And how long is it going to be until I run out of silicon? Is it not? Nope, not yet. Oh, wait a minute. Available. Yeah, it is now. Because we don't have... oh, there's some in the refinery. Okay. That'll be enough. Alright, what's sort of up? Nope. Okay, speed module we can do. Yield module we can't do. We don't have superconductors. Power efficiency we can do, although it's going to be expensive. But I think we're going to want to put at least one on there. I'm going to put this down in the bar. Here, so I'm not building that. Alright, so we're going to need that, and I'm going to be building some other things too. Transport crew. Ember. Nice. Finally the sun is coming up. Maybe I should throw a solar panel or something on here. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on now. And just let it charge up. And then once it's fully charged, I'm going to turn it off. Or set it to not discharge, essentially. And that's going to be my backup for if we suddenly have a big old problem. Alright, we need... We're getting there. This will go fast. Maybe I should put a speed module on here, like a speed and a power. That'll probably work. What are we doing here? We need cobalt. Are you not able to pull cobalt? Or did we stop? I bet you we're not. Yeah, there we go. Go make some cobalt. Oh, cobalt is so slow. Cobalt is why we need the bigger refineries. But what I'm thinking is, I was originally thinking small grid ship to leave the planet, and we would just we would do small grid just to get me to another planet where I would, or an asteroid or something where I would be able to, set up another base and just kind of go from there. But now I'm thinking maybe I do large grid ship and we kind of build it off the base. Build it off the base and just load it up with big assemblers and everything, and transfer all of this stuff to the base. We essentially end up cannibalizing this base. I don't know. Who knows? The answer to that question will be after we get silicon. Come on, Metal Grid. There we go. Alright, so what I want to do is go here, and then I'm going to put another one right there once, well, yeah, here's what I need to do. Okay. And it loaded the whole queue into the other assembler. Okay, can I just turn that assembler off? Then will it... There we go. I need it to be made in the existing assembler and not the new one, the basic assembler. Do. Cool. Coolio. I need to... let's see. I need to basically refill this. Oh, we're out of ice. How's our hydrogen engines doing? Nothing. Sure. Sure, why not? See, this is what I was afraid of with that, is I gotta keep it fed now, so... We might end up making a little, like, mining truck with a couple... Like, maybe I'd take that truck and put a little drill on the front. We could just kind of scrape the ground with it or something. Pick up a bunch of ice. I don't remember if I have the cockpit piped up to the rest of it or not. That's kind of important to know before I do anything. Alright. Oh, God. Okay. And I think this means I should be able to weld that up. This is temporary. Go to the basic assembler, shut it off. Where's the Pergio? Basic assembler. Yep, move everything into there. And then we're gonna get rid of it. Sometimes it's actually useful to have a basic assembler. Like if you're just if you don't need speed and you don't if you don't need speed, because they're fairly power efficient, you know, and if you're just making basic components, like if you've got the Izzy inventory manager up and running, then you know, sometimes it's useful to have a couple of those if your assembler is going to be making, you know, doing the heavy lifting and stuff. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. For now, speed is less important to me, and power efficiency is more important. So I'm going to throw 2 power efficiencies on here and get it started making stuff for that. 13 components could not be put into production. You know why? Never turn my assembler back on. Alright, we're probably going to run out of silicon for sure. So, now I think combat phase is now active. Okay, so I read about that in the release notes, that there was a combat phase added to these assertive things. And now I'm like, I didn't understand what it was. I think it has something to do with like the bases that like there's like bases that will spawn enemies in waves. I think the fact that I'm not technically like active enemies with assertive or anybody means I'm not going to come under attack, but something tells me if I do, this pistol is not going to be the not going to be enough to protect me. But I don't know. Let's go see if we can find some silicon. Because we are going to need... we're going to need a lot of iron, a bit of silicon, some nickel. Let's get the refinery working on some iron. Because we're going to need a lot more iron. Wait, how much silicon do we need here? Oh, actually we have enough silicon. Okay, well we're going to get these power efficiency dealies up and running first. And then... there we go. I need like a... there we go. Alright. Yeah, this looks like we're just going to be waiting on some iron and some nickel. I can't wait until I have enough of an infrastructure here to turn on Izzy's inventory manager. Because that really does help with, you know, it's one thing to have the cargo sorting, you know, like you can do that on your own and stuff. You know, it's nice having it, you know, having just components ready made all the time, you know, a certain number in stock. But I think the real saver for me is the fact that it auto, you know, when you have the refinery, it looks at what you're trying to build and goes, oh, you need more cobalt, and it moves the cobalt to the front, and it goes, oh, now you're out of iron, and it moves the iron to the front. That's the big thing for me. I love that. Alright. Let's put you there. Copy you there. I don't bother having the numbers at the end of things unless it's unless there's like a reason for it. You know, like I know the game likes to do that, but you know, for distinction and under the hood they all keep their names originally, but the for me it's not a big deal to like if I don't care which is which, because I can always just walk up to one with build vision. If I didn't have build vision, I'd probably name them with the numbers and stuff, but okay. How's our assembler doing on power? 250 kilowatt. That's not bad. Power efficiency is at 224. Okay. I think we're going to leave this... oh, you know what I was doing? Oh, shoot. I was not going to leave this. Hang on. I almost completely forgot. I was going to throw in more refineries. I need two of you. Yep. I gotta fix that icon thing. There we go. Alright. Because I wanted to leave the base with... all of those running. So while that's building, I'm gonna go and grab a little bit more ice. 6 a.m. now. The sun should be coming up over the mountain. Yep, there it is. It rises from over there. So we should be getting some sunlight pretty soon. Like some direct sunlight. Yep, it's getting brighter over here. Or maybe I just walked into my own spotlight. That could be. Alright. At some point, I should grind down this this thing, and oh, we're gonna have to, unless I could find some silver somehow, we're gonna have to like graft this survival kit onto the ship. That's gonna be fun. That'll be fun. We'll have to, I don't know where we're gonna, we'll probably have to get it moved inside and then like build around it or something. I guess I could, since I got cobalt now, I could put the engines back on the pod and like fly the pod into the ship and then either just keep it landed there or like, you know, how this thing is like, here's the thing. Alright, so there's like a landing gear already attached to the survival kit. So we just keep the landing gear attached, grind away the rest of the pod, and then just stick a battery on the survival kit, basically. And then I've got a survival kit in space with me. And then once we find some silver, we can, you know, build a big one that's actually part of the ship, or build a med bay or whatever. I just realized I have like the default blue outfit. My custom outfit is gone. Yeah, space engineers. I don't want to get too close to the platform, or I'll be building over the hole, or digging under it. I say as I do exactly that. So I guess I gotta do... Oh, hello, tree. I gotta do some more research into this, like combat phase or whatever it said. Okay, so the O2 gen has ice in it now, so fill up my bottle, please. I'm gonna take out just like 1,000 and put it back into this one so that I could fill up my suit off of here. So I could go here and there you go, just fill up my suit. Might as well fill up the power while I'm here. Yeah, sorry, wasn't paying attention. Alright, how we doing on this? How much did it say? Oh, okay. Well, good news. We're going to get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then... Nope, that one. What's going to look best here? Are we going to just put them all in order like this, or do like a back-to-back? I like back-to-back. Makes zero difference. Then we'll have to check the power situation. Maybe I should make a better welder at some point. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Before I go looking for silicon, which will probably be the last thing I do for the day, I should probably make better tools for myself. There we go. Then it occurred to me that I could already set this on recharge, and then it just wouldn't re-output anything when it's full. Okay, so then let's look at our refineries. And so here's what I want to do. This refinery, hang on, let's do this. We're going to just turn all these off for a minute. Collect everything in here so I can see what we got left. Alright. So we're going to go iron in this one, cobalt in this one, nickel in this one. That's probably the best way I could think to do this. And then let's collect what we got in here. Okay, so doing great on iron. Cobalt, I mean, we got a lot left, but cobalt is fine. Nickel, plenty in gravel. Silicon's not doing too bad too, so. Alright. Back on. How are we doing on power? You're good, you're good, you're good. And the hydrogen engine is actually filling. The base battery is... Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me that these are probably... Yeah, the truck batteries are... Okay. That's weird. Okay, so now how are we doing on power? That's still outputting it full. The refineries are still good. Okay, so I gotta get myself like a chart that shows me. The assembler shouldn't be doing anything at the moment. Okay, so these are going to be fully recharged again soon, and then they'll just kind of stop. Yeah. Man, we're looking good, actually. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out which direction the silicon is going to be in. Let's see. Give that a second to spin up here. That's weird. I don't have a weapon. I don't know why I can lock that. That's okay. Do we need to crank up the ore detector range or something? I'm not seeing. Blocky McBlockington was what we named the ship. We're at 300 meters. Let's crank it up to 600. Ah, there we go. Okay, so cobalt. The nearest silicon is up over that hill about half a kilometer away. So, that's where we're going to go. This time, though, before I leave, I am going to make a GPS here. This is going to be called Earth Base 1. Okay. I think we'll be good to leave this alone here for a bit. We're going to go grab some silicon. So actually we might be back before I'm... before I end the stream. Okay, cobalt silicon was this way. Once we get over this hill, we probably see the sun coming up. I didn't have anything in the ship right now. Okay. Please don't be anything here that's going to hurt me. I know I'm going to jinx myself by saying this, but like, if I drive far enough and it spawns like an assertive base nearby and then I can't get to anything. Oh, this would have been a good spot to go to right here. Because the iron, the nickel, and the silicon are all here. Let's just park it like right there, because it looks like it's pretty much everywhere. I did not make the better tools. That's okay. Alright, cobalt is there. Silicon. Iron. Where's the silicon? Oh, there it is. Hey, my suit's back. Nice. Okay. So, I think that means that just like last time, we could pretty much go... Ooh, do I really want to go downhill, though? Probably not. Let's just do it right here. I got a bottle this time, at least, and a full tank. I'm really hoping that marker jumps ahead of me as I go here. Otherwise, we'll be going down and making a U-turn and coming back. That might be happening. It's over that way. Well, let's do that. Let's kind of swing around this way. Wait, is this silicon right here? I think it is. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we're here. Nice. How long was I tunneling through the silicon before I realized? Kind of far. Not super far. Alright then. Back to lots of drilling. We are... How close are we to the iron? Oh, we're still pretty far away. Alright. I keep hitting the... Yeah, well. There we go. Oh, jeez. I always do this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here to the silicon, because I don't need a lot of it right away. But we will need it when we start building the ship. That's going to be fun. Combat phase has ended. Oh, thank goodness. We never got attacked by anything. A couple of things flew by during the combat phase, and that is, nothing attacked me, so I think we're in the clear for combat phase. They'll never see me coming. That's... Gonna mine a whole bunch here. Okay. Trying to decide, like, should I build a bunch of, like, utility ships here? Like, should I build a little mining ship? And, like, attach it, like, dock it to the larger ship? That's gonna be kind of hard to maneuver. Yeah, because the weight, I guess. If I'm not making a huge ship. That might be a bad idea. Would give me a leg up on any other planet, though, if I could just deploy, like, a mining ship. I did do that once. I had, like, a launch vehicle small grid so that I could have, like, a merge-blocked mining ship attached to it, so it didn't affect, like, the weight. You know, because if things are just docked or landing here together, then the grids calculate weight separately. So you end up with, you know, twisting and the thruster is not fully compensating for everything, and if you merge block it, then it's just one grid. And the game just does what it does, and everything works normal. You can't do that with large grid to small grid. So we would have to compensate for that. But maybe we could make it work. Maybe we just bring a ton of parts with us. I mean, obviously we're going to bring all the ore and everything that we collect on this planet. I think, where should we go first? I think we're going to go to the moon and get, or maybe an asteroid. My guess is that I could go to asteroids and just find literally everything I need. So I'm thinking we're not going to do that because it won't be as much fun. We'll go to the moon, see if we can get some gold and silver, start making some medical components and some superconductors, and then we'll, I think that's where we're going to build a larger, no, you know what, I think we're going to head to Mars after that. Mars is where we're going to build a big staging area. Collect some, you know, build, that's where we're going to get like a mining ship. Maybe I won't do a big staging area. Maybe the ship will just become the staging area, and we'll make just like a small platform to like recharge the mining ship. Maybe we'll just make a mining ship and leave it on each planet. Who knows? I got plenty of blueprints for mining ships. Think about how much silicon you think we got here. We got 13. Oh, good. Yeah, we're good. Ah, there's the sun finally. There's long nights on this planet. I'm thinking we gotta have a GPS for this hole so I don't lose it. GPS, hole, silicon mine. Alright, I don't think we need the spotlights on anymore. I might live to regret that. Where's my... Let's turn those off there. Where's my GPS for iron? I think we're going to go back and get some more iron without falling in that hole. Or without hitting that tree. Okay, the mine is over this way. This planet's pretty nice. I know Earth-like is kind of the boring planet, but sometimes it looks like it's the nicest planet. I've got a mod in that kind of smooths out the craggles in the road. Sometimes that leads to some unrealistic looking stuff. Sometimes, I mean, most of the time that just makes it easier to drive. So I got that going for me. Now the trick is going to be, of course, not falling in the hole when I get there. I'm going to turn the spotlights on. Coming up. Boy, these were in completely opposite directions, huh? Interesting. Well, I'm doing good on battery here, so I'm not really worried. Oh, what are we doing here? Okay. That scared me for a minute there. I thought I was going to fall off a cliff. I should probably increase the wheel power. Well, at least it's sunny out now. There's the hole. This one is the... Oh, I always said that wrong. This one is the iron mine. Okay. Just gonna do that. Grab a little iron. Maybe a little nickel. And really wishing I'd got the Better tools. Someone remind me to get the better tools when I get back. Alright. I love how I just keep hitting the wrong keys on the keyboard like constantly. I think the later it gets, the more frequently I do that. How are we looking on cargo here? I guess I had a bunch of components on me. Alright, front cargo, rear cargo's full, middle cargo is... Yeah, we got plenty of room. I really kind of want to just load this all up with iron. But as long as I'm out making the trip, I should probably grab some other things too. As long as I'm out shopping. It's like I said last time, some people think this is the boring part. And sometimes I agree with them, but in this case, I think it's kind of... Maybe it's not good stream entertainment, but I still like the, I still like mining. I don't know. Hand mining. There's something, you know, like the way I do, like, you know, late game or mid game mining, it's usually like building a mining ship with Pam or something like that and just like sending it off to mine for you. Can't tell if my playlist looped around again. I should, I have to add some more songs to it. Okay, how much iron have we got here? 28. Let's do one more full load, then we'll switch to nickel for a little. Are we getting to the end? I'm getting a lot of stone now. Have to go in a different direction. Alright, so then we'll get a little bit of nickel, then we'll probably drive over to the cobalt hole, grab a little of that, head home. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back for that one.
Full.
Alright. Let's grab this couple of rocks over here. Go get some nickel from the nickel hole. I love the way nickel looks with this mod. This is Doctor's Vanilla Voxels. Yes, yes, crush me. There we go. Okay. Bring this up. Come back for that little bit more. I think then we're going to call it a day for nickel. Could grab some ice while I'm here too. I'm afraid to grab some ice from here. Alright, let's head over to the cobalt. It's just straight ahead. Okay, hold on. Wheels. Nope. Okay, give me... What's power at? 30%? Let's put power up to 40%. friction's good. Yeah, okay. There we go. Just get a little bit of extra. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That was close. Alright, where's the... Yeah, well, it's fine. We're just getting a little bit here. Ah, I love the look of cobalt. I think cobalt's my favorite looking ore, if I had to pick. Magnesium's pretty close, because I like blues and greens, so... We don't need a lot of cobalt, because it takes a long time to process it, and we also don't have a whole lot of uses for it, so... I'm not gonna... I might even just take one load, actually. Nah, we drove all the way out here. Let's take two. Let's take two, and here's one from last time. Come on, there we go. Just gotta kind of sidestep it a little bit. There we go. Grab one more. I see the game is kind of messing up and putting the ore markers on my HUD again, so I'll probably not get rid of those till I close the game down and start it again. Almost there. Almost there. I want to make sure I'm not digging too far down.
Inventory full.
I hate leaving one rock behind. Oh well. We're gonna... Come on. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What all did we get? Oh, we got pretty close to filling up the truck. Okay. I dig it. Let's head back home without falling in the hole. That would be back this way. Straight ahead. Six days of power, that should be enough. Okay, whew. We lost contact with the ground for a second there. And that really scared me. It always feels so much faster in first-person view. To go to third-person, it's like really slow. I've also got the speed limit set on this thing, and also not paying attention to where the base is. So, keeps me from accidentally going too fast. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to try and figure out where my mod went that cleans all the cameras off. Set the batteries to recharge. And you could hear all those refineries kicking in. Nice. That means something finished at least. Alright, let's see what we got. So, let's move all this up. Let's move all this up. Let's move that up. Alright, so now the truck is empty. Stone, nickel, silicon, iron. So one refinery. This refinery is just going to be silicon. This one's going to stick with cobalt. And let's Just put all the silicon in that one. This one is nickel. Oh man. We have a lot of iron, so I think I am going to just basically have it just process the other ores for a bit, and then whichever one finishes can just start with the iron. I think that's probably good. I mean, we could actually tell which one is going to finish first. Give this a second here. Okay, pull that out. Get the gravel out. Get the iron out. Silicon out. Okay. If we go here, and we look at our refineries, this is going to tell us total time. Okay, so it'll take 22 hours to get through all the cobalt. That's great. It'll take 4 hours to get through all the silicon, and it will take 2 hours to get through all the nickel. So, that means it would make sense to put the iron in the nickel one, I guess technically. Although if you really wanted to finish something, it would, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it where it is. And we still have some silicon too, that's not doing anything. Alright. So, I think it would make sense to spend a little bit of time while this is all processing, just kind of making the base a little bit more robust. Let me grab a little bit more ice for the ice monster. Should probably just make an ice hole. Ice hole. Instead of making like an ice divot, or whatever you would call this. It's a good thing that the truck doesn't use that much power. It's probably already fully charged right now. See what we got here. Alright. I think... How much ice we got in here now? 10k? That's about right. Alright, let's build some of this base up. And, just so that if something does happen, it's not... Because, like, look at that bulldog. It's like 4k away. Where'd he go? And getting closer. I know they're not supposed to attack. I still get nervous. So, I want to have a little bit of defense, if possible. And actually, I think just for... I think we're going to grab one of these too. I'm going to take that off there. I think I'm going to put one of these on the base too, just in case. I mean, it's probably not going to help, but you never know. It'll buy me some time. I'm going to have to put it on top of the assembler, so it's not like, you know, I'm basically making the assembler the target, but... Maybe I should have stuck a speed module on here. Maybe I still have time to do that. Hey, you know what else? Someone was going to remind me to make better tools. then you know what? I just moved them to the cargo container. I moved them to themselves. Yeah. Character tools. Alright, a little bit better. Slightly better. Ah, yes. A slight increase in productivity. Alright. Let's go ahead and put a we can make a speed module, right? Yeah, let's put a speed module on the back of this. I know it blocks off our last port on the end here, but it'll make things a little bit faster, and I could always take it off later, so it'll be fine. There we go. And then the next thing I wanted to do was get one of these things. I have a lot of components on myself. This is my only top spot at the moment. I guess I could have done it from there, but so what's your aiming radius? 600 meters. Wow. Okay. So this will probably be completely useless, but let's make some. There we go. Make me like. Does it say how many you get? Magazine capacity 75, so we'd have 750 rounds. Make two. I got a ton of gravel. Actually, do I have a ton of gravel? Now that I think about it, I should. Ooh. This actually takes a decent amount of gravel, and we're not going to have enough. Nice. That's actually nice. This will just use up all my gravel. Hit that button. Now, if okay, good. It is already taking it. So, all right, Mark II turret, EV1. You know what? Why don't you have idle movement on, just so it looks like you're doing something? Okay, and I know we have a new thing here. Here we go, speed module. And actually, these modules, we don't need to see these. So we can just get them out of here. Alright. So now we have a little gun up here. Just looking around at stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, careful there. Okay. Cool. So we are not defenseless. We have a threat score now that is greater than 0. Or greater than whatever this gets me. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I was going to rebuild the, I'm building up the floor. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I just need lots of these. So find me an interior block and just make me a ton of those. Build me all the stuff. I'm doing this so that if for some reason we do get attacked, one bullet isn't going to sever the, you know, the base essentially here from its power. You know, because one bullet, this is one interior plate here. One bullet is going to tear this to shreds. So. Gives me something to do. So I think I'm probably going to, for today, probably call it quits fairly soon. And then for the next stream, I'm going to have to think about planning the ship. What's the ship going to look like? I'm not going to do like a... do we not have? Oh, stop. I'm not going to do a... losing my train of thought as I'm trying to do two things at once here. In turns. I'm not going to do like a blueprint from the workshop or anything, or from any of my like previous builds. I'm just going to do something from scratch. So we'll be designing it as we go. And hopefully that will be fun. So we're going to have to build it with expandability in mind. So we're probably going to build it off of this side. Would it make more sense since we could take this speed thing off here and have a pipe out? Or I could pipe out the bottom, actually. We could come out the bottom and pipe out and have... I guess I could just kind of build in this direction. Either way would be fine. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to pipe out under here. And that's where we're going to start building our ship. And the plan is going to be like expandability. So like we might build it without a lot of things. But eventually I'm going to want a jump drive. And a jump drive is going to be a lot of stuff, you know, but we'll like plop a jump drive in there and weld it up as far as we can go, and then when we have the parts for it, we'll be able to, you know, get it going. We'll probably, did I really just do that? When we have the parts for it, then we'll weld it up. Like maybe we'll plan on like a couple of refineries, and maybe we won't build all of them all at once or something, I don't know. But I want to build it with like a connector on the bottom so that we can land on a planet and essentially build like a simple landing platform, just like a connector that it would land on. And then from that connector we can build out and have like a little base for it to operate. You know, and it would essentially become like part of that base. So maybe that's what we do here actually, is we'll pipe out from here a little ways, build a little landing platform over here. I guess we could go this way too, because we could pipe out in any direction. Now, then I'm just worried about which way this thing is facing. But that's okay. If we go out far enough, we could pipe out this way, build a landing platform, and then just kind of build up from there. That'll keep them kind of connected. We'll use a connector, but we'll also keep it like literally just part of the same grid for now, just so that they can share power easier, and I don't have to worry about anything ever like disconnecting or anything. Okay. build planner is empty. So we are going to... Okay, I need to build you up. And then I'm going to need a... should we do... I want to do a conveyor corner armored. Do I want from the mod? Do I have the vanilla ones in here anywhere? Not there. Not in there. I guess I don't have them on my hotbar. So, I want them though. Conveyors. Where's the new ones? I've never used these. Reinforced conveyor, curved conveyor tube. Yeah, let's just throw this down in here. Yep. Okay, so we're going to take this and make it look kind of cool. Actually, we're not going to do anything because I don't have any parts. And this material wall. You join the crew. There we go. It does go a lot faster at that speed module. So there's that. Alright, there we go. And it looks like some weather's coming in naturally. I really want these things to be like nicely welded because I'm almost positive that this thing doesn't have mount points on top. So if like certain things got destroyed, this whole thing would just kind of topple off. Alright, where's the thing that I put in here? Okay, let's put it so I can see it. Yeah, there we go. I want to be able to see it in there. So I'm going to spend an unnecessary amount of time building out some pipes and everything. Should I do these kind? Or should I stick with the normal? I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me at this point, but I'm gonna need... Ooh, I do have the... Yeah, let's do that. I'll just make it a little bit easier. We'll do a conveyor tube times 5. Do I have that in my hotbar? Is that part of you? You are you. No, I don't have that in the hotbar. Throw that in here. So we need one of you. Probably gonna need just like for large grids, curved conveyor tube. Probably need one of those. Probably gonna need. Actually, probably might do 2 of these just to keep it large enough. Let's put a connector in there. Let's put. One of... that'll be fine. Okay. Okay. So let's... What we're gonna do here... So this is from a mod. It's basically just like 5 conveyor tubes in a row, and I think it's the exact... Ooh, boy, look at those. Not spinning very fast. I might have to get some ice. So we're basically going to take 2 of these and go out about this far for the ship. Is that going to be far enough? I have no idea how big this ship is going to be. I think we're going to grab one more of those. which means that I'm going to throw that in the build planner too. So this is where the end of the ship is going to be. And we're going to go like... like this. Throw on one of those. And then one of these. And you know what, actually? I take that back. I'm changing my mind here. I want this to be more of one of, maybe like a junction. Just in case I want to have some options. Yeah, I'm thinking out loud again. Maybe I should make it a cargo I guess I could put a cargo container on it later. Alright. Oh my god, we're getting no power. I better grab some ice.
Energy low.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting the ice.
Inventory full.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's all the ice we've got. Yep. Let's grab a little bit more. That should keep us running for a little while. Because it's just the, well, I guess the assembler's going, but it doesn't use much. It's just the refineries at this point. All the 4 batteries are charged up now. So... yeah. That'll be enough. For a little bit. Oh yeah, hold on. Battery's low, that's right. Hang on. Now we're going to find out if I piped up... I didn't pipe up the cockpit. So that ice drilling idea on the front, I'd have to redo how the cockpit is. The cockpit has a vent on it, so it fills up with H2, but it doesn't... it's not connected at all to the cargo container, so it's not connected to the base. So like I know because it couldn't pull any hydrogen through to top my suit off. So I'm thinking, let's see, it's got the 2 ones on the bottom there, so I'd have to like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I put those there, so we would have to move the, actually oh wait, no, these are just blocks right here. Oh, we could pipe it up. Ooh, I'm tempted. I am very tempted to do it. Was I thinking ahead, or was this just a mistake? Oh, we could do it. We could do it. Now I'm stuck in the things now. I think we're going to do it. We're going to pipe it up. After I weld all this together. We're going to pipe it up. I may not have put everything to production that I needed. Alright. Water break. There's a lot of pieces go into these long conveyors. It's basically, I mean, I think it's just um, like five times the parts, really. Let's take a look at our refineries and see how they're doing. I doubt anything's done. We've still got a ton of iron, so that's good. Yeah, the animation here stopped, but it is actually making these things. So, yeah. There we go. I guess I'm just going to stand here and wait for this to finish. Then, actually, while I am standing here, do I have... Let's see, we got this thing. I'll probably throw one of those in there. And then a bunch of these. I could do... What does this need? Interior plate? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Alright. I would... Let's see if we can calculate what we need here. So we need one of those, and then like one... we'd have to go up and around this way, I think. So we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's fine. That won't take long to build. Ooh, I'm getting my power back. Good. So my plan here with this platform is that we're going to kind of build a... not what I want to do. Jump up here. I want to build... So I'm going to put a connector right there on top, and then we're going to kind of build like a platform around it. Actually, maybe I'll put the connector... connector on top, because we'll have like landing gears. And landing gears, like large grid landing gears, are pretty big. I think they're too tall, aren't they? How big is a... Oh god, it's a... yeah, 1 by 2. So it's too tall. So if this was... I'm trying to figure out the best way to show this. I might not be able to show this, but yeah, it's two blocks tall. So essentially, if where this conveyor is the platform ground, and the connector on the bottom of the ship is flush with the bottom of the ship, the landing gear is going to hold it 2 blocks up off the ground. So that's how we're going to land on it, essentially. And hopefully we'll just be able to build like connector to connector and then just build around it. You know, that's my hope. So I'll probably get that started. Just get that connector housing set up before we... right after I get this all set up on the thingamajig here. So, not a cargo container. I think on small grid, these things, yeah, all of these are the same. So, I'm gonna need 2 of those, and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do that. And actually, you know what? Stop. Let's do this from here. This will be easier. Small blocks. Conveyor. We also need... medium conveyor? No. Where's the tiny conveyor? Am I missing it? Here we go. So we had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems like a lot of parts. This is small blocks, right? Yeah, that seems like an awful lot of parts for a thing that takes like 3 components. Curved. Oh, is this... Oh, these are large, aren't they? Okay, well... we should be able to just do this, and there should be plenty of parts for all this. And then if I said conveyor. Give me the, where do you go here? Give me like 1, 2, 3, 4 more of those. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have that there, so we're going to plop that there. Come around to the other side, plop that not there. There. Okay. Go do the other side too. Okay. Then we're going to grab a bunch of curly cues here and go this way, this way, this way, this way, and that way. That's what I'm trying to do here. Come on. I'm gonna go once again this way. I'm glad this worked out because, like, I couldn't go up because that's a plate there, and I want to keep that plate. That there, that there, and that there. Yep, there we go. And I could have just done this on one side, but I like symmetry and redundancy. So that's why I'm doing it on both sides. Okay. So now if I sit down in here, we should see my H2 go up. Oh yeah. So now we're able to pull that off of the base there. Okay. I kind of want to go get that unknown signal, but I think it's just going to be garbage in there. Alright, let me see what sort of surplus components we have here. Oh, not much. We got a lot of bulletproof glass. I don't think we need a lot of... oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here, too. I want to make a bit of a platform around here, so I just need, like... Nope. Like a bunch of steel plate. And then... I need two connectors. I'm sorry, what did it say? 242 components? That... Oh, I guess it does take a lot of steel plate. Okay. That makes sense. Going pretty fast, though. And did I just not put it into... I think I didn't put it into production is what's going on. Which means all it gave me was the steel plate that I queued up. So give me more. Well, that's fine. We can go start working on the platform over here. So what I want to do... maybe I need to do... That's fine. I might end up... replacing this one with like armored conveyors, because at least they'll have like a flat box to them. But let me show you what I plan to do here with this connector. It's kind of a temporary situation here, but basically go like this. And actually, you know what would be cool? I have these things. Would this look cool here or not? What other shapes do we have of this? Guess I could do... I don't think that's going to look cool. Not going to look as cool as I thought. Let's look at... I think I have... Oh man, what are those blocks called? Didn't I have like some sort of frames? Here we go. Yeah, give me some frame blocks. These are only here because they're going to look cool. And no other reason. And we need one more. Bloop. So we're going to go here. And we're going to go here. And then we're basically going to build our ship off the off of this platform. We'll extend the platform as far as we need to go. Gonna build the ship off of this. So this up here is the connector for the bottom of the ship. And then when we're done, we will slice all these off, and the ship will become a separate grid, and that will be that. So what I'm probably going to want to do is get a cargo container down here, so that I have an access port to pull things from the base. That is a good idea. And also add a little extra storage to the base as well. Alright, so let's grab whatever we've constructed here. And we're still working on... Are we working on stuff, or is that the... No, that's just the... Put that into production. Give me all of that... Where's all that steel plate? Here we go. I really like that we have so much ice left. It makes me think that our hydrogen engine is not outputting anything. So we're purely on wind power right now. Because this is on recharge. That's on recharge. I'm going to have to do something with this survival kit before this battery dies, but the survival kit is doing so little. I guess I could always just stick like a solar panel on it temporarily if I wanted to, but we are, in case you didn't know, we're kind of close to the North Pole, or one of the poles of this planet. The sun never really goes up above us. It just kind of, it comes up. Where does it come up from? Like that way. It like comes up from there and then just kind of like goes around this way and then goes back down over there. So. Boy, that was close. I should probably weld these things up too. Oh, you know what I could do? Ooh, I'm wondering if I should or not. Should I start with the build and repair? Should I put a bob on here? Oh, combat phase. I didn't even realize. Didn't even notice. Yeah, we could put a bob on here. That might help with... That might help with some things, just to speed things along for the stream. At this point, then, I should probably work on getting some additional cargo and really setting up Izzy. I realize we don't have much in terms of, like... stuff at the moment, but if we're going to get serious about components, I think we should probably... Might be time. There's always a little bit of a risk with that, because if we don't put the computer that has Izzy running on the ship, then when I disconnect it, we gotta manually copy stuff over. Not a big deal. I have like a, I was gonna say a modded version of build and repair, even though it's already a mod on its own. So, all right, and then let's take you and where is connect? Probably down at there. Switch lock locked. So now this gives me access to everything in the base because these are connected, even though they're on the same grid. They still, they still have to connect. So. Yeah. And I fell down in the wrong spot anyway. Okay, let's build all that up. And then now I'm kind of torn. Should I get Izzy going, or should I? I'm gonna have to put in some more cargo containers. Let's see. Well, I mean, I don't technically have to, but I probably should. Such a tiny little base, but they would let me Yeah, let's see. I can't go down from here. I'd have to go like container, container. Would that be enough? Because we have the container out there. That would probably be for components. We could do ores and ingots. We don't really need... We could do... Ammo is not a thing we need to worry about. Tools is not a thing we need to worry about. Yeah, let's just do 2 cargo containers here. And I guess we're doing this. We're doing this right now. At least I'm going to start it. I might not get the... before I go to sleep, I might not get this done. But I'm going to at least build the... build what I need for this. So I think we'll do... We're going to stick a programmable block. I could do a text panel here. Yeah, let's do that. Text panel, and we need a programmable block. And of course I'm going to use one of these, which is from a mod. And I could... Ooh, I can put it on the side of that. That's interesting. Let's see. Wherever I put it should be fairly permanent. Yeah, why not? Just put it right there. I gotta remember how Izzy works, though. That's the... Did I put the... that was for the best, because actually I want, like, a larger LCD anyway. Oh, I'm standing over. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can I reach the one on the bottom? I don't think I can. That's unfortunate. Alright, and then one on top of here. Yeah, good enough. I guess I could have just kept putting them in the floor, couldn't I? Why did I do this? There we go. And I even put the birds facing the right way. That's fun. Okay, so this one is going to be ores and ingots. I think that's how this... I'm trying to remember how Izzy works here. Maybe I should just let Izzy name them. And not only that, this one's going to be components. And I'll just let Izzy figure out the rest of these on its own. And while that's happening, I'm just going to run over to here and weld these up real quick. They don't really look any different when they're welded, except that the like galvanized metal look goes away, or whatever that is. Okay. So normally this block is just like a control panel, but it is instead going to be a programmable block for Izzy's inventory manager. And we are going to, God, I gotta remember how we do this. Edit. Izzy's inventory manager. Copy. Cool, cool. Okay. Ores, ingots, components, tools, ammo, bottles. So that's fine. It'll figure it out. Good, good, good. Balance type containers. That's fine. Good. Auto crafting. Auto disassembling false. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to care about any of that. Load balancing. I do want That'll actually be pretty good, I think. Assembly cleanup, yes. Internal item sorting, all this is fine. CD panels, I am maybe I should have put 2 of these on there. So it is doing the thing now. And what's our cargo situation look like now? Tools, ammo bottles. Yay, there we go. It's working. We could, for no good reason, make this one geez, ores and take the ingots out of this one, and I think nope, I meant to make this one ingots. There we go. So now it should move the ingots into that one when it figures it out. Right? Components has components. Ingots has nothing. Ores has that. Tools, ammo, and bottle didn't move. What is that? Do we have a warning? Transfer from EB1 not possible. Oh, of course it's not possible, because the whole purpose of this cargo container was to bridge this to that. Well, I am an idiot, so I guess we'll just do this. We'll just have to walk around it. Alright. Now we're good. Cargo. Alright, so ingots is in the ingots, components is here, tools is there. We have no ores because they're all in the refineries. And the refineries are now working on cobalt. So, 2 things I want to do here real quick is plop. That's a technical term, plop. Plop another one of these. I see I can go to this one. There we go. Build that. So this one is going to be LCD. I think this is the right way to do this. Main. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this tells me just what Izzy is up to. And this one is going to be LCD IIM auto crafting. And then if we give that a minute, why is this one green? What happened to my coloring here? Oh, that's just how it looks, I guess. Oh, it's just green. Do we have like a wrong button? Do we have like a weird background on it or something? It's just green. Oh, that's weird. Now it's got nothing on it. Okay. Okay, so what we can do with this one is say angle grinders, we want 0 of them all the time. The basic ones, we don't need them. Bulletproof glass, I don't need a lot of. I'm going to say just 50 though. Construction components, I'm going to say we need 200. Girders, let's just say 100. Hand drill, now this is the basic hand drill. I'm going to say 0. Like that means just take it apart, essentially. It's set to not take anything apart at the moment, but eventually I'll turn that on. Motors, we're going to need a lot of motors. I'm going to say 200 motors. Small tubes, let's say 100. Ammo, the ammo, what should I do? It's going to be always trying to make ammo. Let's just say 10. And then welder items, we're going to say 0 and hide them. And now if we go into, so this updates now, and it says what it's doing. So it's building stuff. And if we go in and look in our production, you can see it's building them up and shipping them out to that cargo container over there. So you'll note that not every possible component is on here. That's because Izzy only knows about what's been built already. So we need to make a couple of things. So I think construction components was on there. Detector components, I'll build one of. Display will build one. We don't need explosives. I think girders was on there. Interior plates on there. We'll do large steel tubes. A metal grid. We'll do a power cell and some radio component. I think steel plate wasn't on there. Solar cell, reactor, and thruster we can't do. So there we go. So we'll just have like a base amount of these things. Actually, I'm not going to do a solar cell because we might not do. So actually, you know, we will probably do solar on the ship. So we'll make a solar cell. Make some solar cells. So now, let it make one of these. There we go. So now it should have everything that we can potentially make right now. Yeah. So if I open this up again, computers, I'm going to say, ooh, geez, 100. I'm only keeping these low for now. Normally when I get really going, these things would be like, you know, 2,000 construction components and stuff. We don't have a lot of space for everything right now, so I'm just keeping it kind of low. Detector components, I'm going to just put it at like 20. Displays, let's say 100. Interior plates already working. Large steel tubes, let's say 50. Metal grids, let's say 50. Power cells. One battery is 80. I'm going to put 80. Radio communications, I'm going to say 50. Solar cells, I'll say 50. And steel plate, we're going to want a lot. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So when that updates, and it just did. So we're going to see it. Yeah, there we go. So now we can look at our production and see that it's going to try and build all this. And we may not have resources for all this. Maybe we will. We're probably going to have to make an iron run, is my guess. Because if we look at ingots, we have 17K. That will be good. Yeah, we'll be good for this. We will have to make an iron run at some point, though. Okay, so I think that's probably going to be it for the day. I'm going to call it here. Let me just take a quick fly around. Probably should put some light on the platform here. Yeah, this is looking good. Looking real good. So we're going to build the ship off of here. Izzy's running this cargo container over here. Has all the components in it. So even though I can pull from over there through this, I could also just reach into here and pull out what I need. So yeah, it's going to be pretty good. I'm thinking that we're going to cover this over, though, with something. With what? I don't know. And I might put a build and repair, like, off the side here, just to, you know, weld all this stuff up as I build. Save me the trouble. But that'll all be next time. So that's where we're gonna call it for the day. Save and exit. So let me just say thanks. People actually joined in, talked to me this time around. That was exciting. Didn't think that was going to happen. But hey, I'm starting out here. We'll figure this all out. I thought it was a really good stream. I hope you all had a great time. Hope you're enjoying the content. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to see me do different. I'm open to being really collaborative on these builds, especially when I get to the ship, because my decorative skills are not great, so it's going to be very utilitarian looking for the most part, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time greebling, because we're probably going to be kind of fixing it up as we go. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. And I'll hopefully be back in a couple of days. Thanks, everyone. It was a great stream.